One.
Woo! Welcome to... Someone's phone ringing?
No, that was my thing. That was my
What is this like on the audio?
Is it hot?
Well, orange a wee bit, yeah.
Is the sheet actually alright?
Sheet's alright, yeah.
Surprisingly. Welcome to episode 35. Four of Absolutely Shafty. Absolutely spooky.
Woo! Here,
Woo.
I'm dressed up as a plague doctor, and James is part of the Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah. Arn,
Yes.
you've been waiting to say that for
I was
a long
looking to
time.
say that last week. Is it alright even if I have the balaclava on?
Yeah, that's about right, yeah.
Oh,
Right,
yes.
let's just move on. What's crack, lad?
Fuck all that, just getting spooky. I bought this costume because my girlfriend's petrified of this mask.
Yeah, I can see why it's actually kind of spooky. Like, plague doctors are famously terrifying.
Have you ever seen the one that's fucking like got the really, really long beak? They're the ones that
Like,
she's
can you
really
imagine?
scared of.
Can you imagine, like, you were on your deathbed and you were fucking dying and you were ill and you were sick, and then at night one of these yokes popped in the room? How fucking terrified would you not be?
Yeah, with a wee lantern, like, oh, I'm here to cure you.
Yeah, lad. Do you know why they had such long beaks?
So they couldn't smell the shit.
Yes, they filled it with stuff. What did they fill it with?
Pussy juice.
Yeah, pussy juice.
Or semen.
What did they actually fill it with, Peter?
There's a lot like,
Do you know the plague doctor's masks? I don't know if this sheet over my face is completely off-putting for me or not.
I don't know how, what does this look like?
What does what look like?
Just my face.
I can't see anything.
Strong smelling herbs, flowers, and other substances. Sounds like we just stuffed a whole pile of weed in it.
Nice.
I mean, to be fair, the smell of weed is quite nice, like.
I might just...
Weed literally smells like cat pus.
I think only
no.
hardcore stoners like weed, because I also hate weed.
No, but there's like a couple of different ones that smell quite
I'll just
nice.
be the handmaid's tale instead.
How does this look? Does this look funny?
You look like a magician of some kind. Street magician.
I'm the new David Blaine lad. I'm actually David Blaine. Mind that YouTube video of the boy pretending to be David Blaine, and it's like, hey, David Blaine, do some magic for us, and then he makes him like pee his pants and all.
This isn't working. If you were David Blaine this entire time, that would be the greatest David Blaine trick I've ever fucking witnessed.
Yeah.
Do you mind find that YouTube video on? It's like a really old one. It's like David Blaine spoof.
No, I know. I've seen it. It's good.
Are you just saying that so you don't have to watch it with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree on that.
No, actually, I've seen it. I know what you're on about. It is good. But
Check it out.
fucking, I love David Blaine, lad. I used to watch this magic show. Do you remember he was like the masked magician? And he used to go on and he used to like tell all the magician's secrets. Did you ever watch that show?
Yes. And all the I mind you telling me, say, oh lad, like no magician likes him, like they all hate him because he's revealing all the secrets.
Of course, like.
I seen a video, who the fuck, I need to remember this magician's name. He was a massive, Peter, type in magician who went through wall in 1980s on YouTube. Can't mind his name, lad, but this was like a big TV spectacle in the 80s in America, and I learned that from the Goldberg show.
I think I know what you're talking about. I went to the one magician I went to see in my life. Well, proper stage show magician was Chris Angel, and he literally is the biggest dork I've ever met, lad.
Really?
Well, I've never met him. I've never witnessed.
Up, Peter, up.
This is annoying me. Why is the font changed in Google?
The font has changed in Google.
It's that David Copperfield. Just type on David Copperfield goes through wall.
But I'll just we'll do this first now.
Oh lad, it's so shit.
Yeah, no, I've seen that. He went through the Great Wall of China.
Yeah,
But he just went through a tunnel, obviously.
It's so shit. They make it seem like I think in the 80s it was considered a massive thing.
Yeah, well, I think back then, like, something like this had never been witnessed before. David Copperfield goes through the Great Wall of China. But that's the fun of magicians. You know it's not real, but you still can't work it out. He goes in this box.
I wonder what they had to say to the guys that are doing the fucking thing, right? I need you to wear all white and roll down some fucking shit while I go through a wall.
Oh, they're all in it. Like,
but-
it's all, it's like a stage production. They're all in on it.
See his heart
What's-
beating though. That's the heart rate.
You gonna give us a wee audio visual description here?
Well,
Yeah.
they've got a box. This boy's about to walk through the Great Wall of China. They're setting up a white box where you're going to be able to see his shadow pushing through. But it's probably not his shadow. It's probably a projection on his way out the back.
He was David Copperfield, lad. So, like, back in the day, this must have been shocking. So he's standing in a big illuminated white box covered in sheets, and he's about to walk through the Great Wall of China, for anyone listening. And what year was this?
It was like 1980 song, lad.
1980 song, lad.
Hey,
Look at the caress of the wall there.
Yeah, and then he does this thing, he just slowly puts his hand through.
This is like 100% like an optical illusion of the,
Oh,
light,
yeah.
of the light moving.
No, I think he actually did it. Yeah, it's probably just moving the light as he's in the box. Then they take it away and he's
Quickly,
gone.
guys, go! He's not gonna be there. Oh my god!
Very impressive. Legendary.
The heart rate's still going. Fairness,
I mean, the one thing I will say is this camera work is fucking impressive. as shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Camera guy attached to a crane.
What's this guy with the thing doing?
Checking the heart rate, lad.
It looks like a hat.
I know, but people in the 80s didn't know what it was.
Oh my god, it's a spooky device.
I've never seen hats before.
It's a beeper.
Yeah, this is mad boring.
Yeah, it's really boring.
Wait,
That's all I'm thinking this entire time. For anyone, it's fine for us, but anyone listening, this is shite.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's shit.
I'm sorry
All
for
together.
these three of us just sitting watching something on TV for a few months there.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
There he comes.
That's them
I
using
don't-
their own hands there. Look.
That is literally their hands, bro. But the face.
Oh, the speaker's dead. Speaker's dead, guys. Sorry.
Okay, sweet. Anyway, sorry for making you just listen to us watching David Copperfield going through a China wall there.
Chinaman wall.
The Chinaman wall.
The China wall. That's the Chinese up in Tobermore.
That would be a Chinese in Tobermore.
Nah, wouldn't theirs is Jasmine. It's actually very nice.
Jasmine, what do you think the best Chinese is that you've ever had that isn't Yoko Korean?
I don't know, lad, because I go through. There's a really nice one in Dervick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went there for it.
Where's this
Have you
at?
had it?
Berbick?
Dervick.
Everybody talks about it.
Is
Like-
Dervick in Ireland?
No, Balmoy.
Yeah.
I say
It's like
Balmoy.
10 minutes from here, lad.
Nice. It sounds foreign.
No, it's not. It's like attached to a bar. So there's like, you go in a door and you can either turn left and go into the bar, or turn right and go into the Chinese.
Oh, that'd be sick.
So you can actually go for a pint whilst your Chinese
Oh,
is
that'd be
being
brilliant.
ready.
I actually think a nice beer goes really nice with a Chinese.
Although-
And I never used to think that.
Although not that long ago, somebody got cut up in that bar. Remember that, Pete?
Was this the bar where there was like a gypsy attack?
No.
I think you're thinking of the
The viral video that went around?
the elk, was it not?
No, I was thinking about when I was working at a bar, there was some viral video about a guy getting chopped up. I just thought because you said chopped
Oh no,
up.
was there not the fucking one in Kilray that they were fighting? There was
I have
a
no idea.
There was
I don't
there was
know
one
where it
that the
was.
two Chinese guys got machetes or something.
Fuck, right? No. What were you talking about?
Really, I don't know how it happened, but I just mind I got sent the video did the rounds down the WhatsApp groups of blood everywhere. Like these boys got all cut up with knives and stuff.
Fuck. I don't know anything about
It was,
that.
it was like a family feud or something.
Is this really bad that the font changed in Google's annoying the fuck out of me?
It's just your autism.
Yeah, it's definitely your autism, Pete.
I'm sorry, guys.
But yeah, there's been I don't know anything about this. The wars between the different groups of people in Ireland. But it happens. Yes, Google has changed its Google Sans, formerly known as Product Sans. Here, let's talk about my new career. I was a welder for a day.
Yes, James was a welder for a day.
I became a welder for one single day because I don't actually know why I did it. I think I had a midlife crisis at 31, to be honest. I think I turned 31 and I was
The money sounded good, lad.
the money sounded good,
If
and I was
they-
like, do you know what? I just need to settle down.
If they had
get a
a-
house, get a wife, have some kids, and then I'll just live like that.
Yeah, but if they had actually taught you how to do it,
Well, we're not getting any of that. We'll just, I think all them boys just knew what the fuck they were doing. And I was coming in like a spare dick. And I realized I don't like welding. Like, it's fucking sick money.
did
but-
you weld anything?
No, but I gotta use a big sick chainsaw.
Do you know the name of the saw?
Big ass fucking chainsaw?
Big
That's
ass
what it's called.
chainsaw?
No, I just got down there and realized that I had no idea what the fuck I was doing, and I
That
made a
mask is
severe
making me
mistake
itchy
signing
as
up to be a
fuck.
welder. And I was like, why did I do this?
Yeah,
and then I
dude,
just didn't go back the next day.
If you were going to do a trade, you'd be better doing a plumber or a spark, I always say.
But I've realized that, like, my head was only in it because I was like, this is sick money. I feel like you have to actually want to do it. Do you know what I mean?
Nah, I don't think anybody really wants to do their job. I don't care what people say
want-
about loving jobs.
But I mean, I wanted to stand up.
Yeah, but whenever you're doing it, you kind of hate it too at the same time.
Only
Like the-
sometimes, but
like
you hate
the
everything.
That's what I'm saying.
But like I'm saying is they're going there because they're like, I want to be a welder or I want to be a spark. They may hate it when they're doing it, but they still want to do it.
I think they only want to do it for the money now.
Well, they still want to do it.
Like it's like in the job interview, it's
Whereas
like,
I got down and I didn't. I quickly realized I didn't even want to do it for money. I was like, I'm,
yeah,
in.
fuck this.
I'm out here. Like I can't do this.
That's why they didn't help you, lad. They didn't want to get close to you because they knew you were going to leave them.
You're just gonna leave us.
You're just gonna, if we were going to get close to you, you're just going to leave.
That's what the guy fucking said. I did ask him. I was like, "What's the quickest someone's ever left?" And he was just like, "I don't know." And I was like, "Has someone ever left after a day?" He was like, maybe a boy come in the odd time and just not stay." And then I was like, "Fuck, that'd be mad." And I just never came back. The next day, that was me.
Oh, just before chat, we were talking about this stuff in the car yesterday, but is it illegal or frowned upon to walk around in a tight pair of shorts with a boner?
Aaron, you keep like,
fuck.
sir, it's actually fantastic. It's like phenomenal how much thought you put into this because you were talking about it in the car yesterday, and you were even like, fuck, even if you're in wee GA shorts and like a wee bit of,
I never said that. No, that was somebody else in the car said that.
That was you, bro.
I said gym shorts.
well, all right, okay, tinier shorts is what I'm getting at. So you were like, what if I was wearing wee gym shorts and like my testicles were peeking out?
No,
and
I
my
didn't.
dick's peeking out a wee bit.
Never
Is
said that.
all right? You literally did.
Didn't say testes.
So you're
I
saying,
said if I had a piece and it just poked out a little bit.
so I am saying the things you said. I'm just using different words, and you're like, I didn't say that.
No.
You literally did.
If you're going to say it word for word. I was thinking about it yesterday. Is it? I don't know.
It is. I am.
It's illegal.
I wouldn't say it's illegal, but
Definitely
you would
frowned
get
upon.
kicked out of the shop like a few.
Imagine just walking around the town with boner all the time with a pair of shorts.
I think that's
I-
a vlog. See how long you can get away with it. That would-
I'd get away with it for.
do you know what? You wouldn't. You'd be putting like a sex offenders register probably if you just kept walking around the town.
Yeah.
In tiny shorts with an erection.
Man, you just kept spiking your friend with Viagra.
I know boys that did that to a history teacher. Did I tell you that?
I know that story.
Yeah, but it wasn't Viagra. It was just fucking cinema boner pills.
Golden root.
Golden root. They poured it in the. I talked about it in this before. I talked about it in this before. They put it on in the teacher's tea, and then everyone the whole class just silently watched his crotch, the entire class, just to see if he was getting an erection.
It's like, is it me or all these kids staring at my dick?
He's like, why is everybody staring at my cock? And I can't even address it. Like, you couldn't address that if you're a teacher.
Lad, you know there's people.
That would be a fucking good prank as if you're in secondary school. Like, right, everybody just look at the teacher's crotch, the entire class, and don't mention it. That would, like, fuck with
you,
their head.
you would freak the fuck out.
That would fuck your head so bad. Like,
Just look at the crotch.
if you get the whole class to just go, just look at the teacher's crotch, the entire class. Because they wouldn't, but, like, not, like, you're allowed to break eye contact, but just keep going back to it. The teacher would slowly be like, what the fuck is going on here?
It was like the.
Can I address this?
Did you see the comedian thing where somebody hired like a room full of actors to just not laugh?
Oh, no. That would be awful.
Literally just like dead silence. Everybody just looks like deadpan as fuck.
That's like a TV show. Man, they like prank a boy, bring him in for jury duty, but he's actually not. And then he's like, some boys like all the other jurors are actors.
Yeah, that was possibly one of the greatest TV shows ever.
Yeah, no, what is it he says?
Did you watch that, Peter?
No, I don't think I did. No.
Phenomenal.
I've only seen clips out of it.
What's it called?
I don't even know, lad. I've only seen clips of it. And one of the boys is like, one of the actors is like, how do I get out of this? Why'd you touch me?
I was going to say, let's get the name of it before we continue so people know what we're talking about. What's the name of that show? Jury Duty
Prank.
Jury Duty Prank Show. Okay, so it's called Jury Duty, right? Yeah. Perfect.
Well, one of the actors is like, how do I get out of this? And then the actual boy that's being pranked is like, I seen a clip on Family Guy. It's just like, tell him you're racist. And then it goes to the clip of him telling the judge like, and I'm racist.
Yeah. So the fucking so this civilian was put into this TV show, and everyone around him was actors, and all the people on the jury were also actors. And one of the actors asked the civilian guy, who thought this was all real, how can I get out of jury duty? And the civilian goes, oh, just say something racist and they'll let you out, or tell them you're racist. And then so as this was all happening, the civilian thought this was entirely real, and they just kept doing crazier and crazier and crazier shit every episode.
Well, the boy from Sonic the Hedgehog on it as well.
Man, he turned out to be the biggest legend in that show ever, because he became best friends with the lead civilian they were all pranking, and they like hung out after it and like had the crack for it. But then he fucked up because he like signed a thing being like
signed a letter trying to exonerate a
Danny
boy.
Masterson.
No, but he did something else.
What? Maybe it wasn't Danny Masterson.
No, he sent a letter asking for the judge to let the guy that sexually assaulted Drake Bell.
That was it.
And some boy kill him or something. Who's actually he was on like Saturday Night Live and all for ages.
Yeah.
So many pedos get away with it. Like,
yeah, I thought the lead actor in Jury Duty was James. What's he called? James Marsden.
he's in so much.
Lad, he's fucking great. He was very funny in that Jury Duty show, and he became best friends with the lead guy. But then he said, what was the guy who molested Drake Bell called?
Don't know, lad.
God. But then he said he was cool basically and wrote a letter being like, let him out of prison, or don't give him such a harsh sentence.
Yeah, something like that. But
God damn it, James Marsden.
Did you know Vin Diesel was something to do with Street Sharks?
Was he the voice of one of the Street Sharks?
Yeah.
No
I
way,
watched that interview thing. Sorry, I'm getting off topic. I just came onto my head there.
Fine, lad. I want to. Can we look up Street Sharks? Street Sharks, one of the greatest TV shows ever back in the day.
Saturday morning cartoons.
Holy shit, Vin Diesel was the Street Shark.
No, you sure it wasn't? He was just hired to advertise it.
He might have just been hired to advertise it.
I wouldn't have said Vin Diesel was that big then.
I was about to say, I was like, was he even famous then?
For a shark cruiser, and this is the ultimate in getaway gear. Dr. Paranoid's
I think he was just a toy fair actor in that TV show.
over here. We
Oh, I thought he was.
No,
I thought
it kind of sounded like he was the voiceover there too.
He does sound like the voice of the Sharks, like, because as soon as you said that, I was like, that sounds actually right.
Will we watch Street Sharks some morning?
Fuck yeah, lad. I think, right, let's do this. Let's relive our childhood. You'll stay at my house some night. We'll get up at like fucking 7 o'clock. We'll eat some Cocoa Pops. We'll stick on,
Same shit.
lad, you just suggested this.
I don't like cereal, lad. Never have.
You never like cereal.
Well, I'm
Are
like
you pedophile?
I'm lactose intolerant.
Fuck.
But cereal was the fucking.
Cereal was the goat of food.
I mean, it's probably been about fucking 6 years since I had a bowl of cereal, probably. Like, but
I haven't had cereal since I was in like since I was like first
Not
or
even
second
Cocoa
year.
Pops.
I'll eat them out of the box, but I'm not eating them with milk.
You don't like milk?
I hate milk,
you
lad.
know what's the fucking shit? Cinnamon grahams.
Is it good?
Oh man.
No, I was a Cocoa Pops guy. Cocoa Shells.
I like Cocoa Pops. Cocoa Rocks were alright for a little bit.
Cocoa Rocks.
Do you know what was the Nesquik, the
rabbit?
the balls one?
Yeah, lad.
Rabbit balls.
Oh yeah, chocolatey rabbit balls. Like.
It was probably chocolate rabbit poop, to be honest. Makes more sense.
That's probably what it was based after.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say. But let's do that. Let's have it.
golden nuggets.
Golden Nuggets was good.
You can do like almond milk instead now.
I say I don't like milk, lad.
I mean,
Any milk.
You just do the alternative. Like,
I don't like them, lad.
You just don't like any form of milk. That's fair.
Yeah, but do you know what's weird, lad? I'll risk it for like creamy pastas and pizza.
Yeah, lad, you eat cheese all the time. Like, what are you talking
no,
about?
I don't.
You eat pizzas.
I love pizza, but I take a risk, lad. You should see you should see the toilet after.
Really? Pure scatterbowl.
But it's only like it's purely like milk. I have like a blatant memory of me in primary school, like P1, drinking a wee glass bottle of milk, and it was warm and sour, and I was made to drink it.
I
And then
refused to buy that shit in primary school.
I fucking boked everywhere.
Yeah. Dude, I remember being in P1, them handing out them wee cartons, and they're like, you just get a milk, stick a straw in it, obviously, and just drink. And from P1, I was like, I'm not drinking that. That's been sitting outside all day. I've seen it. It's gross.
It was fucking disgusting.
Yeah, man.
And even Ma said whenever I was a baby, I wouldn't take a bottle. Like, I just never liked milk.
To this day, I fucking love milk. I'll go through nearly a full carton of blue milk a day. Like,
Blue milk, yeah.
the full fat, the whole milk.
We only ever got the green. I actually like the purple cap, but I think it's just that there's that much sugar in it that it made it taste nice.
Perhaps.
It's like 1%.
Perhaps. What's happening?
I don't know. The speaker's
All right, fuck.
I thought the
Do you know what?
speaker's plugged
What
in.
actually kind of put me off eating in primary school was I remember going into the canteen and one of the kids was just licking the tray. Do you remember we got them like we fucking like Teletubby tray? A kid was just licking that, and I was like, "These are all gross." So my peers are disgusting.
I tell you what, though, secondary school, St. Pat's fucking is it a cafeteria?
Aye.
It was fire. It
Yeah.
was fire. Like, it had a sandwich bar and it had a hot food bar.
Lad, I never got fucking lunch money for
I never
school canteen.
got it on a Friday.
You ever got it on Friday?
Yeah,
I
but
didn't even
like,
get it on Friday. My mom was just like, no. It's like, shit, lad.
but lad, I love the fucking sweet chili chicken baguettes out of there.
Anytime I
had them all
did
the
get
time.
it, they were fucking great. They had sick cookies as well.
Yeah.
Chocolatey chippers.
Mainly used to have the wee chip and pin cards, and you had to top it up. And then if you gave a boy a couple pound, he'd go in and he'd top it up 20 or 30 quid.
Really?
Yeah, there's
didn't
a couple boys came in early, so they'd just go in and basically reverse the transaction and put the
Oh,
money on the
right.
card.
Oh, that's pretty fucking
So,
sick.
so you just had to give them like £2 or £3, and they'd put like £30 on your card.
I can't remember who it was, but
That's why they did away with it.
that's genius, man. No, I never got to use the canteen, man, because Ma was just like, "Why would you go for the canteen when I make you ham sandwiches?" And I'm like, "Fine," but then by lunchtime, we rocked around. The ham sandwiches were warm and just pure gross.
No, there's like a certain time, lad, that I
You have to eat
actually
them at,
liked
like
that.
first break.
No, I liked them at lunchtime, lad. They were just good.
No, lad, they're all warm.
Nah, mine,
Gross, like.
nah, mines were just like they were like simmering down, but they were still cool.
No, I need a sandwich to be freezing. I like a freezing sandwich or like a cooked sandwich where it's properly warm for
Yeah.
that reason that it's cooked. See, like sitting in your school bag all day warm, fucking stinking.
Do you know what I always think was the biggest fuck up of all time?
Your birth?
Yeah. Crawford's getting rid of their deli counter where they made the subs. They were fucking
Man,
amazing.
I totally agree because I was thinking about their subs the other day. I was like, where the fuck have they went?
Their subs were
Did
amazing.
they just get rid of that thing?
Aye,
The whole counter?
They got rid of the whole thing. I walked in one day. I was like, oh, I get a sub. Their subs are deadly. That chipotle sauce they use is amazing.
Their subs were my favorite. They're better
Yeah.
than Subway. They're my favorite
I
subs.
fucking rocked up and it was gone. I was like, the fuck?
You go in there, fucking Saturday morning, get yourself a fucking southern fried chicken, the brown sub. You get all your fucking lettuces and seasonings and whatever the fuck, and then get the chipotle sauce. It was really good, or the
Yeah.
Southwest sauce.
Yeah. I mean, you and Darryl got them one time, and yous were going to go.
Toasted with cheese.
Yous were going to go upstairs and eat them, and then I was with my ma, and she was like, "You can't do that." And you're like, "We bought it here," but it's like, "And buy it from the fucking cafe though."
I still affirm you could absolutely do that.
Nah, I don't think they let you do that, lad. Subs are
It's
too.
all in the same shop.
They're to go.
I guarantee, I to this day forgot about that, and you've just enraged me once again. That buying a sandwich in the downstairs of Crawford's when they have a seated area upstairs, 100% you'd be allowed to sit up there and eat.
That's like buying drink from an off license and going into the bar and drinking it.
I don't think so, lad.
You're not
Because
allowed
it's
to do
still only because that is cheaper to take alcohol at. The sub was like still at $5. The same price as it would have been upstairs.
That was actually a sweet deal. You got a drink and a bag of crisps for a $5 with a
can't
sub.
believe your mum
That's
said
probably
that to
why
me.
they got rid of it. I think my ma's right there, lad. I don't think they'd let you.
I still think it's one of those situations that you could have done it and they would have been like, whatever.
Well, I don't.
Because
no,
you're still buying within their shop and like buying a meal to sit down.
But you know what, lad?
You telling me some old lady buys a sandwich down there and goes upstairs, sit down there, and I'm like, get the fuck up, bitch.
Lad, I wouldn't put it past Miss Crawford.
Hey, Miss Crawford, lad. When was the last time she was in there?
I don't know, but she would have been floating about around there
Yeah.
around that time because that was like fucking 10 years ago, lad.
Dum.
I mean, she used to chase everybody. Like, if you're like a teenager, if you're,
like she was just like the queen of Crawfords.
well, she was
I know.
technically.
But she even sounded like it. She was like, hello, children.
Although,
What are
right,
you doing up here? at
right,
the
right
toy
enough,
section?
right enough. Like,
They said that.
I imagine like she had to chase all like there'd be like 12 or 13-year-olds just all run around going mad up in the toy
So
section.
just for context, Crawford's is a supermarket in Maree.
Yeah.
There's a toy store upstairs that used to frequent. See what your best Friday night was. Your mum went shopping. You went with her.
Got Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
You went to the toy store and down around while she shopped. And that was the sickest Friday night.
Yeah.
Maybe I haven't done it in weeks, but so hopefully
yeah.
get back to it.
I don't blame Miss Crawford from chasing the Waynes out nowadays because everybody would have said, "Oh, she's this and she's that," but she's probably just looking after her business and making sure that nobody broke anything.
I think she's a bitch, lad. No, I'm joking. She probably. We were as kids running around. I remember as well, one of the guys working, he was like an older boy as well. He used to just make sure the kids weren't stealing anything because there was like 10, 20 kids just running around that toy store. And you'd just be in an aisle playing and you'd just look up and he'd be like lurking around the corner at the top. You'd be like, ah! Everybody run. He'd say, these damn kids is trying to steal shit.
But if
My
you're,
shop.
you know what, we'll give them a shout out. If you have kids and you want to take them there, there's a toy shop and a soft play area, and you can let them play and you can go eat in the cafe.
There you go.
There, Crawford's free advertising.
What? There you go. Yep.
Not even sponsored by them.
We got sponsored by Crawford's.
We're just looking them to bring back their fucking sub counter.
Bring back your sub counter, please.
God.
And then bring the dom counter in. Yeah, the sub counter implies that there's also a dom counter.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. But, lad, yeah, Crawford's is fucking nice. They do a good coffee. Do you know what Crawford's is great for? See if you want a coffee, but you're not feeling very social that day and you just want to sit quietly by yourself.
No, the cafe.
See if you go upstairs cafe, lad. It's so quiet. It's just filled with like old people just chilling out. And it's the vibes are sensational.
Anytime I go to run under our Uncle Joe,
Yeah, he's also always up there, just chilling out, eating a sandwich, reading the paper.
eating sausage rolls.
Oh yeah, but yeah,
he
because
loves it.
yeah, 'cause sometimes you just be like, I just want a quiet coffee by myself. The Maree's got some great coffee shops. It's got Crawford's, it's got Cafe 3121. Is that it?
Walsh's one.
Walsh's, Helena's, and we've also got the one across from the church. That I can't remember the name of it.
We don't speak about that one.
Yeah, but I've actually never.
I've never been on it.
I've never been.
I actually said to my mom, we drove by the other day. I was like, I don't see it. I was like, does people go into that one? I was like, I never go on it.
I mean, somebody goes into it. But here, what are you doing for Halloween?
Working?
Oh yeah,
No, wait, am I? No, I think I managed to get Halloween night off. I'm going up to Derry.
you go to Derry every year.
No,
Do
it
you
was
not?
just last year I went. Last year I went before Halloween, but this year I'm going on Halloween.
I want to have a huge Halloween night out this year, like legit, proper, too legit to quit.
Where are you going?
I don't know, just run around Belfast. I haven't actually been out on Halloween in fucking a long time. I always like just can't go out on the night.
Yeah, no, lad. I'm throwing a Halloween party on the 26th in the Roost.
Oh, I'm in Glasgow.
Yeah, I asked you to work and you said fuck off.
I know. I thought you were going to vibe me there. And then I remembered you actually asked me to work it. Glasgow to see some 41.
Oh, fuck you.
'Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying.
I think I might have fucked it, lad.
What?
Everybody, well, it might work out well. I don't know because everybody else is throwing their Halloween party on the 2nd of November
Okay.
because it just happens to be like this is the Saturday before Halloween, but Halloween falls on Thursday, so it's kind of like just far enough away. You know, it's nearly a full week away when I'm throwing it.
But it's still better to throw it a week before than a week after because after the date,
But
literally
what about 2 or 3 days after it though?
I still feel like the Halloween energy's gone on Halloween night, the day after. I feel like if you want to throw the party, you can throw a Halloween party any any week in October. But if you're in November, no one's going to go to a Halloween party. Like,
Yeah, so I might have lucked out because everybody else is throwing theirs on the 2nd of November.
you
and
did the better opportunity.
mine's
better
is the
upside.
26th. Still spooky. I need to decorate the place, actually. I need
Get
to
it.
dig out the fucking Halloween.
Take the real cobwebs down and put up some fake ones.
Yep. I need to clean the real cobwebs off for the
Brush
fake
the
ones to go
customers
up.
out. Yeah. Fucking, you're like, I can't tell which is customers and which is the fake skeletons.
So one of the customers actually said to me, he's about 86 and he just sits in the same spot every day.
Yeah.
And he was just telling me, he's like, you know, it'd be well funny. I see whenever I fucking died, Ian's just stuffed me and stuck me down in that corner as like a showpiece for everybody.
I'll stuff you all right. But you know, you should just start telling the place or telling people that it's haunted by him. You're like, but he's still alive, and you're like, but he still won't fuck off. It's just haunted.
No, he's actually a pretty cool guy.
No, I'm
lad.
not slagging him.
You are.
It's
And
a joke.
I'm
Aaron.
getting insulted.
It's a freaking joke, bro.
I'm going to smack you with my stick,
It's a
lad.
joke, bro. Nice.
Oh, God, the hat.
No,
It makes it
protects it all.
impenetrable. You can
Do you
learn it.
think you're gonna have any ghosts, or you have any ghosts?
Oh,
or
there's
any customers? on the place?
there is. Before I took over, lad, there's like somebody died on it. Like literally came in. Them ones were telling me.
Is that the guy that?
No.
Not the guy that died and
No,
kept
no,
coming back to
th-
life.
this
Kept
is-
coming back to the bar.
This was before. This was before I was even there. It was like a year before I landed, lad.
Yeah.
Some boy that came in and he was like, water. And he's like fucking pure sweating. Oh, they gave him water. And this is when the boy that used to own it opened the bar at like 9 in the morning, lad.
Yeah.
Which is technically illegal. And then the boy like drank water and then he like fucking collapsed and just died in the place.
Jesus.
Yeah.
After that dude gave him water.
Aye. So
What was the reasoning for his death?
I don't know. I don't even know who the fella was. They just tell me that story and then I never ask any more questions.
Although remember the last time there was a story about you? Someone came down and was like, the owner of this bar's a crazy bastard in the IRA. And I was just like, none of that's true.
I was like,
You're like, really? You're like, no, none of that is true.
I was like,
Did you tell that in this?
I think I might have put it in the Patreon.
Maybe
I was like, they were like, because his girlfriend's car got burned out and the one was put on. I was like, all legends are talking about me.
and then they came into your bar being like, oh, lad, we heard the guy who runs this place is fucking crazy bastard in the IRA. House got broken into, his car got set on fire because he's in the IRA.
You should have just left that.
Huh?
Tell it on the Patreon.
Fuck it. Well, we've already spoken now.
Yeah, well, hear the full story on the Patreon
Yeah.
because I can't be.
It's-
I didn't want to bring it up in this
Well, we're just
regular one.
We're just talking about
jeez.
how
I didn't want people to know my secrets.
it's not even a fucking. It's not even a mad story. It's just a sort of a rumor.
Lad, it's so like I sort of got town rumors are ridiculous.
That's what we're trying to get
I
to.
know,
Yeah.
but my uncle always said like my uncle lives in Port Rush and he said, see if you cut your finger in the harbour bar,
Yeah.
by the time you get up to the station, you've lost your arm.
Yeah.
Like,
That's so true. Like,
That's mental.
Chinese whispers. Why is it called Chinese whispers?
Because the Chinese be whispering.
They be whispering.
They be whispering.
Why is it called
Actually,
Chinese
that's a
whispers,
lie.
Peter?
That's a lie, lad. They be roaring at each other in the Chinese.
But that's how you know it's a good Chinese.
Aye.
You walk in, they're like chucking knives at each other. Like, this salt and chili chicken's going to taste sweet as
It's
fuck.
going to be fire.
One suggested reason that it's called Chinese whispers, a widespread British fascination with Chinese culture in the 18th and 19th century during the Enlightenment. Another, that doesn't explain it. Another theory posits that the game's name stems from supposed confused messages created when passed verbally. Because people used to pass messages down the Great Wall of China, and by the time they got to the other end, they were all fucking distorted. There you go, that makes sense.
There. So we're going to try this Oreo Coke.
Warren has whipped out some Oreo Coca-Cola. Here, this is actually really nice and cool. I've
Yeah.
heard this tastes of shit.
I've never
Also, maybe ass. Okay, chin chin.
bottoms up, motherfucker.
We're doing an Oreo mukbang where we drink 1 tin of Oreo.
I'm not drinking the full one if I don't like it.
Yeah, actually, right. Okay, well, taste. Well, this you heard it here first. It just tastes like really shit. Sugary
Do you know, like Julie's drank it and it tastes like vanilla Coke.
It's exactly what it tastes like.
tastes like vanilla Coke. It's like Coke Zero with a drop of vanilla extract on it.
I wonder how many times they could just have that flavor, but just change the name of what it's supposed to taste like, and everyone be like, I can taste it, bro.
I'll tell you what,
Like,
lad.
arguably, that could be like candy floss Coke.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
The goat drink is Dr. Pepper, cherry cola.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper's really
Dr.
fucking nice.
Pepper is the best
That
drink.
used to be one of our routines as young boys, lad, when we used to scour the town. Do you remember we used to tell her Friday night, we'd go to Charlie's Chippy, shout out Charlie's Chippy,
Cherry.
get literally just like a chip. Then we go into the movie house. Oh, then we get a glucose. Remember glucose?
I remember that it had one bottle or half a bottle had 97% of your daily sugar in
Yeah,
it.
it was fucking amazing.
The best drink I ever had. I
we
think they stopped making it.
Yeah, it was like just injected with sugar. So we
It's like-
get that, and then we go into movie house or some fucking place we rent movies in the town at the time.
You can name it that. It's closed
I
down.
don't even remember the name.
Movie World.
And we just like fucking look at the porn DVDs.
And try
It's
and
like our Friday night.
try and convince people to try and convince one of us to go up and ask for it.
You can ask for it this week, lad. Go on ahead.
Lad,
The porn.
I know why they went bankrupt because they were too nice.
Yeah.
Like I literally owed them £40. I was like, I only have a fiver, and she was,
Because we were
I'll
kids,
clear that
man.
down to a tenner.
And they just let us rent whatever we want, like 18s movies and like whatever. And then your mom would actually always put an end to it when we got to your house. She'd be like, "Yous are not watching this." We're like, "Fuck."
Yeah, but I just meant like I forgot to leave it back after a week or something, and then I had 2 movies out, and they were like, "Oh, it's £40, you know," and I was like, "I don't have £40."
Lad, no, I thought it was great. You go in there, like the nostalgia, the smell of popcorn.
Yeah, their popcorn was good.
It was the fucking tits. Like,
I
what
was
happened to fucking?
streaming.
Well, so I know that there, like, yeah. But do you know what they should? They should open up a fucking like a really big Extravision just for like nostalgic purposes.
Lad, is there an Extravision left? I would love to know.
I think there is.
Google it. Is there an Extravision?
Yeah. Is there an Extravision? Also, folks, sign up to the Patreon. £3. Cup of tea. Delicious. Let me see.
Only closed in 2021.
2021 was the last surviving Extravision. Man, I think that would generally be the greatest day out. A wee trip to Extravision. Fucking a huge one that's got every movie you've ever seen. It smells of popcorn, rent out games, all that shit. Walking down the aisles. Oh, that'd be fucking. There used to be a huge one in Marfeld.
Let's see.
One of Marfeld's closed.
What's this website like? Is this like the original website?
I think it
Holy
looks like
shit!
it, yeah.
What's new on release? Oh, they have Deadpool.
Oh, can you still rent from the website?
I think this is like
It's basically just like a time capsule
Yeah.
at this point.
Pre-order The Revenant. Exclusive Blu-ray.
yes, they must have been going for a great while longer than you thought.
I would say 2021 was in it went into liquidation.
Yeah, they just reduced massively the amount of stores. But no, I think that would be such a beautiful day going to Extravision just one more time. Friday nights going to Extravision. This is a lot of nostalgia coming up in this episode.
I still remember going up and buying Pokemon Pearl whenever it came out. Like we went.
I remember that day too.
Fergal's dad came up with us and he bought a TV for some reason.
Yes, I remember that.
He was just in, give us a lift up.
Just in the spur of the moment.
Oh, also, hold on, did I screenshot this?
I also realized we didn't talk about any of the shit we were going to talk about, and there's some good shit there, so we'll talk about it all on the Patreon if anyone wants to sign up to that there.
Oh yeah, if you want to hear our spooky
We went
ghost hunting
spooky
stories.
ghost hunting, and it was very fucking fun. I can't believe we didn't even bring that up. Talk about fucking Extravision the entire time. Jesus Christ.
Well, that is kind of spooky because
It is haunted. It's dead now, yeah.
we should find an Extravision and do an extra seance.
Oh, yeah. And try and talk to, like, the characters of the movies.
Try and bring the DVDs back.
What was his name? There was a legend who used to work on Maree.
Adrian.
Yes. He was the lad. He was the boss, like.
I think he works. I don't know where he
Well,
works
let's
anymore.
not, like, fucking just give us a fucking location here.
But
he was a legend when he used to work in Extravision. Man.
he was dead on his fuck, lad.
Man, I always thought that was the best job you could possibly
I was
get.
so jealous.
Working in fucking Extravision, like, looked sick, lad, every fucking night. You got a free movie. You got free popcorn. You just got to chill around movies and games.
Lad, I'll never
Yeah,
forget.
you back room with it's so fun.
I'll never forget it. It was like Call of Duty 4 was coming out, and I remember like we were driving. Why did you take another drink of
I
that?
wasn't even thinking.
We took we like drove but or walked up a town, lad. There's people waiting for the midnight release of COD 4 and all. Like it was so funny. Probably just like I'm kind of jealous. I never did it, but I didn't have an Xbox 360 at that time.
Yeah, that would have been completely ridiculous if you did that.
Contemplated buying an Xbox there as well.
I'm thinking of buying an Xbox because I want to play Space Marines.
Oh, here, I bought a fucking... Have you seen these R36Ss?
What is that?
I think that's what it's called. Have you seen these?
Oh, like
Lad, I literally had a dream that I got given one of these.
So,
Last night.
so. What is this?
so it's like a Game Boy Color, but it'll play PlayStation 1 games.
What?
Like PlayStation 1 games. I bought one for 20 quid in AliExpress.
It hasn't arrived yet.
It won't be here for like 6 weeks.
Can you play all the old Game Boy games?
Oh, you can play everything on it.
No.
6 hours of battery life.
Remember there was an app on your phone that you were able to used to play all the Pokemon games on?
There still is. It's just Pokemon emulator.
See,
is it?
I was like,
they're brilliant.
I was like, that's cool, but then I'm like, you want the buttons, you want the controls.
Yeah, because you playing on your phone is shite. You need the console,
There's
dude.
the actual video to show you here. Quickly. There's the fucking. Just show me something playing it. I don't give a fuck. There we go.
Oh yeah, the old Sonic games. Man, I'm taking such a nostalgic trip down memory lane here.
Lad, I remember
I had that
staying.
in the Sega.
I remember staying over at your house and then fucking whacking it up because you had the Sega in your room. Like, you had a wee box room. You kept swapping rooms in your old house for
Back
some
and forth
reason.
across the hallway because I had 2 different rooms.
Your parents must have hated you for that.
I can't even remember. I
Yeah,
don't
but-
even remember the decision behind it. I just remember at one point I was in the back room, at one point I was in the front room. Both tiny as fuck rooms, lad. So small.
I remember-
With this fucking table.
I remember staying at yours and just waking it up to you playing the Lion King game.
Yes, dude. The Lion King game was...
Mufasa.
So back in the day when you had Sega, you got the Lion King game, you had Sonic, and you also had Street Fighter. So I had those 3 things in Sega, and would just like cycle through them. Then we got a Dreamcast, lad.
Lad, that was the biggest. That bamboozled me, and it still bamboozles me to this day.
So Dad bought us a
Where did the-
Dreamcast for
where
some
did
reason.
the
Instead of
Dreamcast come
PlayStation
from?
on Christmas. He just did that thing where he's like, Santa didn't bring a PlayStation, he bought something better. Dreamcast. And we were like, what the fuck, bro? What an insane decision to make in your kids on Christmas. But turned out we loved it.
I was actually
Played
deadly.
that great game, Toy Commander, dude.
Yeah, Jordan was asking me the name of that, I think, not
Toy
that long
Commander.
ago. Amy's Party, Jordan was asking me the name of that, I think.
Man, that was a fucking 6 game of all
Then
time.
I'm pretty sure it's the game you ruined, Jordan.
No, he never ruined Toy Commander. He ruined Sonic.
Oh, you ruined Sonic.
As a young boy, when we stayed at your house for that brief period, when I came down to the living room one morning, he was just in his nappy, just had the CDs all over the floor, and he was just standing on them, scraping them all over the place. Dude, that was one of the most horrific, traumatizing memories of my life.
Oh, lad, do you know what I found in my house that night?
What?
The original Xbox that we had. We were talking about buying
The see-through one.
we were talking about buying Sonic Heroes and Halo 2 for it and playing it
Oh, right, okay.
someday.
That way, don't you?
Yeah, we'll do a projector or something.
Cause like, it wouldn't be that much buying an Xbox. I think you get an Xbox for like fucking 50 quid.
We
at this point.
literally have one. That's what I just said.
Oh, right, but I was just saying if you wanted to buy one.
See if
Not
it
that you
still
would,
works.
shall
See if it still works.
Yeah. You know what I want to get? I want to get the original. I just want a PS2, the slim one, and Time Splitters 2. I just lock myself away and that'll be a sick time.
What about San Andreas?
San Andreas is good, but Time Splitters 2 is better, in my opinion. That's the fucking greatest game of all time.
I hate it.
That's because we never let you play. 'Cause you
I was
sucked.
shit at it and he's never let me fucking
Me and
play
Jordan
it.
were like completing the levels, getting through the whole game in like fucking hard mode. And Aaron would be like, "Can I play?" And we'd be like, "No." We're locked in, bro.
Is this where you give them the controller that's not actually connected?
Just give you the
No,
controller
see,
on Kinect.
this was we brought the PlayStation.
Give you a fucking Xbox controller.
It was Jordan's game, and it was because we were on holidays.
yeah,
And we were stuck in a wee cramped apartment on the sofa, and I was just like,
greatest time ever.
"Kill me now."
Yeah, me and Jordan spent the entire holiday playing Time Splitters.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, jeez."
Here, lad, but at night we go down and we try and get a porno mag out of
Try and get Nuts
the
magazine.
24-hour film station.
Always pussied out and go to Dairy Milk.
I know. They're like, why do these kids keep showing up here every night, like 3 a.m. and buying chocolate?
But
Chocolate, please, mister.
lad, I mean, one of like the best memories I have is like, so my brother Ryan, he got the projector that was downstairs, that was just lying downstairs. My dad had for some reason,
Yeah.
and to this day I don't know why he had it. And he would say to me, he's like, "Run over there and get McGrath." So I had to run across the road, get Ryan McGrath. We'd come back over to my house. Me, Ryan McGrath, my brother Ryan, and my wee brother Jordan would play multi screens just on Ryan's wall.
Oh
And
yeah,
it
you
was
said the
just
giant projector.
Halo 2, lad, and it was fucking deadly.
No, I remember that. Down in your
Oh,
basement.
lad, Halo 2 was probably one of my favorite games.
I never got into Halo games except for a wee bit of online Halo play. I did a bit of like online, like fucking play on the computer, but never got into Halo games.
Halo was fucking deadly. I also loved Gears of War 2. It was fucking amazing.
What was that game, man? You actually said it's playing completed in like a weekend. It was
Brothers of War.
Armory of Two.
Brothers of War. Or
It was
Army of 2,
It
yeah.
was Army of Two. That was a fun time, lad.
Like, we must just get, we go halfers on an Xbox, and then like 1 week we'll play a game of yours, and then
I
like,
feel like that'll never happen, even if we agree to it.
but one of us getting
but
a
the
half
idea-
price
The
Xbox.
idea is beautiful, lad. Yeah. I feel like we could just both buy an Xbox.
Yeah, supposedly.
You already have one.
No, I don't.
Just talked about how you have an Xbox.
Oh,
You're
that,
the entire
the
day.
original Xbox. I'm talking about the new one.
All right, no, I'd buy my own. I wouldn't buy a fucking Xbox and let you have it half the time. I mean, insane.
It's like halfers. I couldn't be bored.
Fuck that! You'd never bring it to my right.
No.
You would never. I'd be like, no, you can't have it. You'd be like, oh, Claude, just come and collect it, like.
Just get it, like, fuck's sake. Although I would maybe get a PS5. I don't know.
I want to get a PS5, to be honest.
Yeah.
I've been Sony PlayStation the entire time.
Although there's a few games you can get in Xbox.
Such as.
Well, I just know Halo and Gears of War, but I don't even know if they make Gears of War if it's good anymore.
God knows, bro.
Dude, I went through a phase of just like a year playing that, but now I couldn't do that anymore. Too busy. Don't have time.
That's what I'm saying. You never have time for it. It sounds beautiful, but it just won't happen. You'd maybe have to take like a Saturday just to play the PlayStation. Anyway,
Right, guys, this has been episode 34.
34. We'll see you potentially next week.
We'll see you in 2 minutes on the Patreon.
Oh, jump over to Patreon. We've got ghost hunting to talk about. The penguin, hurricanes, pedophiles.
We actually went to a haunted hotel. Come over to the Patreon to find
I'll
out.
tell you about it right now.
Bye.
It was super duper scary.